All right, let's cut through all the hype. Today, we're going to give you a real practical starter kit for actually making money with AI. We're going to show you how you can start earning, like right now, with tools that are already out there. So, let me ask you something. Do you ever feel like you're just stuck on a treadmill? You're putting in all the hours, you're working super hard, but when you look at your income, your progress, it just feels like you're standing still. It's a really frustrating place to be, and trust me, you are not alone. And here's a huge reason why. Get this. According to research from the Business Standard, the average knowledge worker wastes a crazy 8.5 hours every single week on tasks that just don't matter. I mean, think about that for a second. That's an entire workday every week just gone. Imagine what you could do with an extra day every week. You could build a whole new income stream from scratch. So the big question is, how do you get that time back? Well, that is exactly where AI enters the chat. And this brings us right to the heart of what we're talking about today. It's about seeing AI not as some kind of magic wand, but as a seriously powerful new tool in your toolkit, one that promises a massive, massive boost in your productivity. See, the secret isn't to get AI to do everything for you. No, the real power comes from treating it as what some people call a production layer. Think of it this way. It's a tool that takes the skills you already have and just amplifies them. It handles, say, 80% of the boring, repetitive grunt work, which frees you up to focus on what humans do best, the strategy, the creativity, and adding that final touch of quality. Okay, so to make this really concrete, we've broken it down into 3 clear, actionable paths you can take to start earning. We're going to start with AI-powered services, then we'll move into building what we call content empires, and finish up with creating digital products. Let's dive into that first one. So this first path is by far the most direct way to get started. It's all about taking services you might already be able to offer and just using AI to do them way faster, way better, and for a lot more clients than you ever could before. Seriously, just think of this as strapping a rocket engine onto a freelance business that you could literally start tomorrow. And the demand for this stuff? It's already through the roof. Businesses are paying good money right now for things like blog writing, where AI can help you with research and first drafts, social media management, where it can generate tons of post ideas and captions, even things like graphic design and video scripting. AI can whip up initial concepts in seconds. And look, this isn't just some theory. Take Maya Gross. She's a freelance social media manager who is featured in the Business Standard. She earns around $5,000 a month by using the AI tools built right into Canva to create entire Instagram campaigns for her clients. She's not just using a tool, she built her whole business model around it. Okay, so let's build on that idea. Path 2 takes us from just offering services to actually creating assets. This is where you start building content that works for you, earning money even when you're not actively typing away. And probably the most popular example of this right now is the whole faceless YouTube channel trend, where you can create super engaging content without ever having to show your face on camera. And the workflow for this is actually way simpler than you'd think. You can use a tool like ChatGPT to generate a script, then you pop that script into a voiceover generator like 11 Labs to get a really human-sounding narration. From there, you use a tool like Pictory, which automatically creates a video using stock footage and captions that match your script. It's basically a content assembly line. Now, this is where it gets really nuts. Check out the economics here. Hiring a person, a traditional video editor, could easily cost you, $150 for a single video? But its subscription to an AI tool like Pictory, it's about $23 a month. For that, you can create dozens of videos. So AI doesn't just make it faster, it makes it radically cheaper. And the potential upside here is just huge. There's a creator, Matt Parr, who runs multiple faceless channels using these exact tactics, and he pulls in over $20,000 every single month just from ad revenue. All right, our third and final path. This one is maybe the most powerful of all for generating passive income. We're talking about using AI to create a digital product one time and then selling it over and over and over again. This is that classic work smarter, not harder model, right? You put in the effort up front to create something great, and it just keeps paying you back long after you've finished the work. So what kind of products are we talking about here? Well, think about things like ebooks or super detailed lesson plans for teachers, maybe Notion templates for all the productivity nerds out there, digital clip art bundles for designers. You could even sell packs of custom-made AI prompts for other professionals to use. The list just goes on and on.
And this chart just nails the model perfectly. Let's look at digital clip art on Etsy, for example. People are using AI image tools like Midjourney or Canva AI to generate these awesome themed bundles. They sell them for maybe $3 to $8 a pop, and they're earning anywhere from $100 to a couple of $1,000s a month. You make the thing once, and a marketplace like Etsy does all the selling for you.
So all three of these paths, they all rely on this one fundamental shift in how you think. It's all about using technology to work smarter. But, and this is a big but, to do it right, you have to know about the common traps people fall into. Okay, so please avoid these big mistakes. First, never ever just use the raw, unedited stuff the AI spits out. Your job is to be the editor, to add the quality and check the facts. Second, and this is huge, always check the commercial use rights. A lot of the free tools don't actually let you sell what you make with them. Third, don't get shiny object syndrome, jumping from new tool to new tool. Just master one or two. And finally, never forget that your own expertise, your unique human touch, is what makes the final product actually valuable. When you boil it all down, it really comes down to this. The old way meant you did 100% of the manual work, and your income was always capped by the hours in a day. The new way? You let AI handle that repetitive 80%, which lets you scale your output, and because of that, scale your income in a way that just wasn't possible before. You probably heard that saying, and it's so true. AI isn't going to take your job, but a person who has mastered how to use AI, they almost certainly will. The tools are here, the opportunities are very real, and the only question left is, are you ready to get started?